All right, today we're going to talk about why I'm never going to stop working out. I started working out, lifting really seriously when I was about 19, 20 years old. And now I'm 23. And over these 3 years, the physical results I've seen are insane. And also the mental benefit that comes from it is also just a huge thing that is just going to impact your life in many positive ways. So let's get a little bit into my journey about how I kind of started. I've talked about it before, but I wanted to make a change in my physique. So I really just learned a lot about the gym, good ways to lift, good ways to eat. And over time, as I consistently lifted, weight started going up, weight in the gym. And then over months, I started seeing my physique getting better. I started to see abs come out. And then now we're like 3 years later, and my physique has completely changed. I have a good six-pack, got decent arms as you see and stuff. So yeah, it's just great. It's a great thing to have in your life and just something to do every single day. And so I think a lot of people don't work out. I mean, you can kind of just look around and just see like the average American, and you can tell they don't work out. And it's sad to see because a lot of people look in really bad shape, even like younger people, even after like they graduate from high school 5 years later, you can tell that, they put on some pounds. And it's really sad to see because someone like me and a lot of other people that I know started maybe not out so great, but over time, they really got into the gym, and it's like just completely transformed their life in many ways, not just like their physique. So I think a lot of people also get it confused where they think like the gym is only for like physical benefits, but it goes so much more beyond that. I mean, if you can look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of what you've done and be proud of the physique that you've built, I mean, you just build so much confidence and so much respect for yourself. And you also get respect from other people. And I mean, I know I do this when I see people just like walking around that even if I don't know them, and I like look at them and I can tell like, oh, like he works out. There's already a certain level of respect I have for that person because I know they delay gratification. I know they're consistent. I know they care about the gym and they care about being a good version of themselves. And they're not okay with being lazy and being complacent of how they look and just not working out, So I really respect. And I have friends and even like my brother who, they've gone on gym, we'll call it transformations. I mean, their results are insane and their lives have just completely gotten better. I see more confidence, like especially in my brother, like so much more confidence in him now. And like when people look at him, they're like, what the hell happened to you, Jack? Like, dude gained like 50 pounds. He looks like a freaking beast now, So there's just so much respect, I think, that comes, one, from yourself, but two, from just other people that you know and see because they're like, damn, like, people, you've been putting in that work and it really shows. So that's one reason why I'm never going to stop working out, because even when I'm 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, I want to look good. I don't want to let myself go and then be 60 or even like 40 and then look at myself in the mirror and be like, what have I been doing for the past 10, 30 years? I want to be consistent, keep going, and then look at myself and be like, you've kept up this great physique, these great habits, and it's just made your life even better than what it could have been if you did the alternative, right? So obviously the health benefits that come from it is this big reason why I'll never stop working out and why you should never stop working out. I mean, just being healthy in general, just decreases risk of like heart attack, stroke, just cancer, being overweight, dying at a younger age than if you did work out a lot and you ate healthy, and then you could live longer and just have a better life. And honestly, just the day-to-day, I feel like it's honestly the day-to-day is more important of just like feeling good. So I think I know I experience it, because when I eat really healthy and when I consistently work out, I feel great. I sleep better. I have way more energy. I'm more focused instead of like, because there's been a few times where, you might let yourself go a little bit. And after like a few weeks, you just kind of feel like shit because you're like, I haven't been doing what I've been doing, what I'm supposed to be doing. And you look at yourself and you're just kind of not proud, right? So another reason why I'm never going to stop working out, just the health benefits, obviously. But I think one of the main reasons why I will never stop working out is just the mental, we'll call it mental strength and just discipline that you get from it. Because when you start going to the gym and you make it a habit of something that you do like damn near every day, right? Okay, sometimes, yeah, you'll take a day off or whatever. But for me, I mean, it's pretty much every day, 6-7 days a week, it's always in the schedule, there's no excuse to be like, I don't want to work out today. There's never that, sometimes there is that feeling like I don't want to work out today. Like I have those days, but I still say to myself, like, listen, like if I ever have a day like that, I'm always like, yo, it's part of the schedule. You're going to feel way better after if you just do it, if you just show up and just go through the lift and do what you're supposed to do. 100%. And I think it's honestly like the gym is so much deeper than just, the physical benefit of it. I mean, I think it's like a staple for a good, solid, productive, let's call it happy life. I'm not a big fan of that term because happiness is an emotion, comes and goes. But I think just, the gym is an absolute staple in that because you're only going to get benefits from it. You're going to get the physical benefit, the mental benefit. You're going to learn stuff about yourself. You're going to learn when you're doing, say you're doing bench press, right? And you're doing a max out set, or you're doing a set where you're trying to get a certain amount of reps, and you get to that place where you're trying to do 12, but you're at like your 10th rep, and you have this dilemma. You're like, do I quit? Do I stop right now because, I'm really tired? Or do I keep going and really push those 2 reps and push past failure, right? And I think another thing, like, obviously you're going to fail in the gym all the time. Like, I mean, it's happened for me. Like, I'll try and do PRs, fail. And like for 225, right, for bench, which I first hit a couple months ago, I was trying to hit 225 for like a year before that. I mean, I probably failed on it like 10 times, I'd get close, maybe I'd get it down, come up, and then fail, right? But it just teaches you, and if you reframe it, and, it's just another rep. It's just another step in the journey. Then you keep doing it, and eventually you're going to get it and surpass those previous failures that you had, right? So that was kind of a tangent. I'm going on a little bit, but I mean, honestly, I just love the gym. So, but yeah, I'm never going to stop working out. And again, not just me, but the people I've seen who have started to, let's call it, dedicate their life to the gym. And it doesn't have to be your entire life at all, but it should be like an important thing in your life, something that you care about. I've only seen it just do benefits for people that I know, like multiple people, my friends, my brother, me, over the past few years. I mean, I've just seen firsthand for myself and also just people that I'm close to that have gone to the gym consistently, built themselves up, built a better physique, and their mentality gets better too. I mean, they just stop quitting. They said something, this is like the first step, okay, first thing in my life, let's go to the gym. They do that, and then just the rest of their life improves. They stop making excuses in other places when they probably would before. And I mean, I did that for myself, right? I mean, I used to have these beliefs where I was like, oh, I just don't have the genetics to get a six-pack, or, oh, I can only be this good at soccer. But once I saw myself actually doing the work and seeing some results, those bullshit old beliefs just completely changed, where I'm like, listen, if I put the work in, if I really dedicate my life to whatever I'm doing, so in this case, with soccer, trying to build a good physique, like, it's going to happen eventually, if I just keep doing it, keep putting the reps in, putting the work in, not skipping workouts, it's going to happen, that inevitably it's going to happen. So, yeah, that's kind of all I got to say today about why you should work out. But again, I mean, it's going to change your life. And last thing I want to talk about, if you're someone that is new to the gym or has never really worked out before, I mean, I'm telling you, when you get in there, at first it's going to kind of suck, right? But you need to do workouts that you can do that you're not going to be like, I absolutely hate, so you can come back the next day and do it again. I'd rather a person that's starting out go do a 20-minute workout than go do some hour and a half, 2 hour like fitness class where they're killing you in it and it's super hard, because I mean, you're going to come out of that class like sore and absolutely drenched, and you're going to probably have to push your body harder than you ever have in your life. Maybe at like 40 years old, and you're like, hell no, I'm not doing that shit again. Like, that's way too hard. But if you do like a 20-minute workout, you know, you just get in there and do some weights, you know, next day you're like, all right, let's do it again. And then again, something I've really learned is starting a new habit or trying to quit something, just starting it is always the hardest part. But I'm telling you, like, once you get on a good routine of it and you just make it a habit in your life, it's so much easier to do. Like, me now, when I go to the gym, I mean, it's just a habit. Like, it's just something I do every day. There's no thinking of like, oh, should I go today? Should I not? Like, no, it's a habit. It's in the schedule, and you go and you just do what you're supposed to do, right? So again, it's just, I think the gym, if your life is completely terrible, you know, if you just waste all your time, whatever, I really believe it's the first step to like fixing your life. Because once you put that in, you do that first good habit, so many good things just come from it. Just confidence. I really truly believe like you just get so much confident, and you get like self-respect, self-esteem, and you realize that like you don't need it from other people. Like you need it from people that you care about and you respect, but you don't need it from like random ass people that you went to high school with that like you don't talk to, you know. You need it from yourself, respect, and you just need it from close people. And if they see you putting that work in, I promise you they're gonna respect you so much more. And I mean that's happened for me, like my brother and a couple of my other friends who maybe at first, you know, didn't go to the gym because of whatever, they didn't like it. They've tried before and they thought it was stupid or whatever. They got into it, and now they go all the time. And I've seen their like physical transformations. I'm like, damn, you know, I have a ton of respect for that, because I know I've been through it. I know how hard it is, and I know like one workout doesn't do anything. You know, it's going to the gym for months and years, going daily, going like 5 times a week, and just consistently going and going and going. And slowly, you start building your physique. But it's not like one workout, we slam a chest workout, and then our chest like looks amazing. You know, it's day after day after day after day, right? So, yeah, man, the gym, working out, I'm telling you, if you don't do it, it's going to change your life. It's going to make it so much better, and it's just going to be a staple in your life, and just so many positive things come out from it. And I have experience in that. And again, I know people, close friends of mine, my brother, that have done the same thing, and damn, their lives are a lot better now than they were a few years ago, and I 100% respect them. So, all right, that's going to be it. We're going to wrap it up. Kind of going on a little tangent there, but, you know, again, I don't really give a shit, because I'm just trying to give you guys value and just give you lessons that I've gone through and things I've seen, especially in other people too. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.